Hello, puzzle solvers, and welcome back to Riddler's Labyrinth, the channel where we sharpen your mind and your English skills at the same time. Today, we're continuing a brand new series to help you learn English in a fun and challenging way. I have 3 famous riddles for you. Solving them won't just test your logic, it will also teach you common English vocabulary, important idioms, and even some cultural facts. Are you ready to enter the labyrinth? Let's begin.
Riddle 1. The timeless teaser. Here's your first challenge. Listen carefully. I have cities but no houses. I have mountains but no trees. I have water but no fish. What am I? Think about it. Cities without houses, mountains without trees. What has all of these things but only as representations? You can pause the video if you need more time. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Got an answer? The answer is a map. A map shows you the locations of cities, mountains, and water, but it doesn't contain the real things. Now, let's use this answer to learn 2 fantastic English idioms. First up, to put something on the map, meaning to make a place or thing famous. For example, the new tech company really put this small town on the map. It means the town became well known because of the company. By improving your English, you are putting your skills on the map. And our second idiom, off the beaten path, meaning in a place that is not common or popular. If you go on holiday to a place that is off the beaten path, you are going somewhere that most tourists don't visit. For example, I want to find a small cafe off the beaten path. Cultural context. You know, maps connect us to history. Think of the great explorers who used old, hand-drawn maps to discover new worlds. Today, we use digital maps, like Google Maps on our phones. It's a huge cultural change from paper maps to live traffic updates.
Fantastic work! Are you ready for riddle number 2? This one is a classic. Riddle 2, the daily grind. What has an eye but cannot see? An eye but it cannot see? What could that be? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The answer is a needle. The hole in a needle where you put the thread is called the eye. This riddle is a great example of a word having more than one meaning. Let's look at some idioms. This first one is very common. A needle in a haystack, meaning something that is impossible or very difficult to find. Imagine trying to find one tiny needle in a huge stack of hay. It would be almost impossible. You could say, finding my keys at the busy festival was like looking for a needle in a haystack. And our second one, to thread the needle, meaning to handle a difficult situation successfully. This means finding a careful path through a challenge. For example, the politician had to thread the needle to get both sides to agree. Cultural context. In many English-speaking countries, there's a big culture of DIY, or do-it-yourself. People love making and fixing their own things, from clothes to furniture. So a needle isn't just an old tool. It's part of a modern creative hobby.
Okay, you're doing great. Here is your final riddle for today. Riddle 3, the sweet sound of success. What has keys but opens no doors? What am I? Keys that don't open doors. What kind of keys could they be? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. If you said a piano, you are correct. Of course. A piano has 88 keys, but none of them will open your front door. Let's learn our final 2 idioms. This is a phrase you can use in everyday conversation. To play it by ear, meaning to decide what to do as you go, without a plan. This comes from music, where a musician might play a song without sheet music. You can use it in any situation. If a friend asks, "What are we doing tonight?" you can say, "I don't have a plan. Let's just play it by ear." And our last idiom for today, to strike the right note, meaning to say or do something perfectly for a situation. If your speech at a wedding strikes the right note, it means it was perfectly emotional and appropriate. Using these idioms correctly in conversation will help you strike the right note. Cultural context. Music is a universal language, And the piano is central to so much music in the English-speaking world, from classical to pop stars like Elton John or Alicia Keys. When you share music, you can connect with people even if your English isn't perfect.
And that's it. 3 riddles, 6 new idioms, and a little bit of culture. You learned about maps, needles, and pianos, and how to use phrases like off the beaten path and play it by ear. You all did a fantastic job today. Now I have a question for you. Which riddle was your favorite? Or do you know another English riddle? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to read them and maybe feature one in a future video. And as a thank you for helping our community grow, I will give a shout out to all those who suggest riddles. If you had fun and learned something new, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you're ready for our next challenge.
Thank you for joining me today. Always remember, you have the skills to solve any puzzle you face. Riddler's Labyrinth, where the only way out is through.